Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are with the British Republic. Yes. Oh, I know. It doesn't feel right, does it? Gives you that queasy sensation in the stomach. But here we are, the British Republic. Under the supreme leadership of Lord Protector Ulysses Turpin. Yes. Okay. You join me, Taff, Weather Vane, General of the Forces. Switching sides depending on which way the weather's going. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Being able to be a turncoat and switch to the Republican forces side meant that we got a vast army at our disposal. Not particularly great army, but it's a vast army of men and materials, and it boosted the happiness in London, especially in England, between the nobility and the peasantry, significantly. So that kind of got rid of that problem straight away. And it allowed us to concentrate on our forces on the continent. So we obviously, Wellesley was holding Paris, but then he strode out last time and took Rheims from Napoleon Bonaparte himself, and in the meantime Michael Stoll has taken or held on to Paris for us, just to keep the locals in line. Got a couple of ragtag bags of rebel armies on the land, which we can get Michael to clear out this time. But yeah, we've got French troops down here amassing near Bordeaux, which is something that we'll need to have a look at for sure. And then down here in Spain, we know we've got massive armies down near Madrid, and in Gibraltar here, we've got an army recuperating after a bit of a skirmish with the Spanish a couple of turns ago. So they're all doing well. The good news is, being a republic, everything's back up and running. We're making money again. We do have some ship. Do we have a ship coming down here? Yeah, we do. We're going to increase our trade. And we got some. Is that Nelson there? No, it's not. That's Cornwallis, who's just sort of patrolling the Mediterranean. We're going to try and take control of the entire sea route trading system, so that way we can put a stranglehold on our enemies and make sure that our trading is going strong. So yes, we got quite a few things to do. One of them was this ship we didn't quite get to here. Kind of almost got to, but George Elphinstone has kind of cornered him sort of around Portsmouth area, and hopefully we can finish them off next time. Okay, so with this, rebels have done some more raiding on our iron mine down there, which is annoying. However, look at Brussels. Look at this. The Prussians have got involved, and they are besieging Brussels, so that's great. That's certainly taken France's attention off us for the moment, which is grand. This little ship seems to have slipped through the net.
Heave away, boys. Heave away.
Let's bring that one there. Where's the... This frigate get over here? No, I don't think she can. But yeah, we've got Carronade frigate here. In Solomon's French one.
Ship's orders. Shape and Bristol fashion, Captain. Orders,
Oh,
Captain.
she's not going to make it.
Ready.
Can you go into the port then?
For action.
No, you can't quite. Okay, let's see if we can engage. We've got two ships against one. Yeah, so if we can... This is that Carronade frigate. Yeah, it's got 106 firepower, which is quite a lot. But the third rate 64 gun of George Elphinstone has got a 262 firepower, which is pretty good. We've got 172 from the 38 gun fifth rate as well. So hopefully we should have enough firepower to either capture this or put it away. Okay, here we are then. Here's our ships. Let's head towards the enemy. French coast over there. Got the 64 gun ship in the lead. And the 38 gun Marlborough second. Hermione. Oh, she's got a bit of damage though, as the old Hermione. Okay. And over here, the French frigate with the carronades. Looking all compact, but quite deadly. 21 guns left, 69 crew. Encouraged by their admiral. Oh, that's nice. Right, a couple of bow chasers, I think, just been fired by the Hermione. And there's the Marlboroughs. Oh, that was a good hit, actually. Yeah, took a gun out, which is always grand. Right, should we come over here for a second? Get your guns. Concerned at the hull damage. Good. Go on, Marlborough. Try and finish her off. Or capture her. Yes. Can you spin around and try and capture her? And we'll get Hermione to go. Hermione? Hermione to come round. Nice. No, he's found a second. Wow. It's like an oil tanker.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Oh, she's sinking anyway. Oh, we we're going to try and capture her, but no, she's gone. There you go. Heroic victory. Oh my god, I can't believe how poor a turning circle that ship has. That's awful. So there we go. One French raider sent to the bottom. Fantastic. George Elphinstone has trait increase, Admiral. +1 to command, which is good. And +1 to morale in battles, which is also very good. So there we go. The English Channel is now free of any nuisances. Can we get those ships? Yeah. There we go. So we got that fleet there now. Can you go? No, can't quite. Money's a little bit tight. We had 200 at the end of last term. We've got £1, which is might get us a ticket on a very budget bus, but that's about it. On the old mega bus, but how's the old finances doing? We get £11,308 in from trade. How's that? Where is our trade? Here's our treasury. He's pretty useless. Okay, some of these justice is okay. An army, he looks pretty useful. Navy, not so much. The Prime Minister, okay, he's learning. That's not too bad. So Wales isn't happy. Normandy isn't happy. Picard, Champagne isn't happy. And France, the main part, isn't paying tax. No, there are problems. So we're 151 in negatory at the moment. The vast majority of that is, again, the army, 12,000 pounds. Trade income is almost paying for that, so 4,000 from tax income, and others for another 2,000. So if we could just get France paying some tax, we might be able to actually make some money, which would be incredible. Right, let's have a look. Not happy. Right, that would work for everyone. But how much money would that leave us short? 2,600. Oh, France. Oh, France. Right, let's make them exempt. It's just better that way. And we'll just have to worry about the rest of them. We'll have to use the might of our armies to kind of keep the people down. Right, the French army out of Bordeaux has moved. That's interesting. Do you want to go and pop into Bordeaux and see what's happening in Bordeaux in their absence? Okay, so Henry Hayes is in. Let's let him establish some underground networks and stuff down there and see if that's good stuff. Right, we've got a trade ship. Let's send that down here. As soon as that can get into the trade lanes and start trading, probably ivory, I think still probably ivory 47 is clearly the best one. So we're going to put that on our ivory spot. Right, and while Prussia are keeping them busy over there, I think... What are we likely to have there? Let's send an army, a couple of cannons, a couple of guys, and some to go and squish them.
Victory will be ours.
Right. Oh, it's just 41 men of line infantry and some 120 militia. Okay, so here's the battlefield. Not the best. I suppose we could put a couple of guns here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cannon ready, sir.
That'd be not a bad place to put the gun, actually. Let's grab one of you. Pop you there. They're giving us a bit of a duff place on the old battlefield, but that's okay. If we all chivvy over one side or the other, we'll come over here. They fire over their heads? Yeah, possibly. But maybe we'll put them on this side instead. Keep them safe. Keep them secret. Get our gun, our horses, sorry, over here. They can stay in the dip there, and they should be okay. We haven't got that much opposition, so we don't need to set up a huge strategic operation. Fire when ready. You guys, maybe I've put you in a really awkward place, but never mind. You're probably not going to be needed, to be fair. So here they come, marching through the heath and the woodland. These guys managed to catch a cannonball and survive. His mate doesn't look quite so lucky. He said, "You imbecile, don't try and catch the cannonballs." Okay, they're marching to this side of the It's interesting.
Battery reporting.
We can probably bring these two guys over here then. Oh, and I think one of our cannons have managed to knock a couple of our troops off the edge. Brilliant. Gotta love that. Always a bit of friendly fire, isn't there? Not quite in range. Get the other cannons. Right, let's get the cavalry over there, please. Let's get that cavalry over here. And I'll get these guys to turn and face.
Line infantry. Yes, sir.
3 casualties due to our own self-inflicted harm. Oh, here they come. Switch to canister shots. You guys can just sort of stretch out a little bit more. A couple more guns to bear.
General Staff, sir. Battery reporting.
Put some cannon shot back into them. Round shot, sorry. There goes a couple of... oh my goodness. There's people getting flung everywhere. I have to say their morale is quite good. I suppose they're rebels, they're passionate about what... oh, ouch. They're passionate about what they believe in. So their ideology isn't going to be damaged too much by a few cannonballs. But their morale has taken a bit of a hit. Oh, yeah. Right, they're going to start charging. I don't know what their plan is at this point. I don't know if they... yeah, here they go. Here they go. The charge of the What's Left Brigade.
Battery reporting. Order.
Okay, there goes the bulk of their troops. I'll get those guys to wander up like there. They can try and finish them off. And where's our other horse? Get them walking down there. There we go. Right, cannon. Ceasefire. There we go. Right. No, continue.
General Staff, sir.
Finish them off, and I'll get these guys to come on this side of the woodlands, and we'll try and finish off all those troops so we don't have to face them again. It's not good sending horses into a woodland. I know, but they are running, so hopefully, as long as they don't do anything.
Sir, our general is under attack.
The enemy General Basil Richetti has been killed. Excellent. This is my mopping up crew through the thick undergrowth of this woodland. This is not where you'd want to moving your cavalry, but as they're just cleaning up, it's not too much of a problem. The enemy is not putting up a fight, so it's just chopping the ears off rabbits, basically. This guy's blunting his sabre, isn't he? Well, against the tree that time, but... and there we go. Victory from Jonas Armstead. 700 deployed. Lost 6 due to our own friendly fire. 694 remaining. Enemy killed 136, which is good. So they lost all 161 of their troops. Excellent. That rebel army is no more. That will help our growth for sure. Right, can they get back into Paris? That would be awesome. Not Paris, Reims. If they could, that would be great. No, not quite. Perfect. Brilliant. Right, where's this other rebel army? Down here. Right, Michael. Send one of your cannons. Send some of your troops and your cavalry. And we're going to see if we can squish this army as well. They've got some hussars, light cavalry, and they've got some line infantry. Okay. Okay, here we are. We did get the best of battlefield, so we put our guns on the higher bit of the ridge. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, so they're... Oh, already a horse has had its head blown off by the guns. Oh, that! Look at the uniform of the hussars. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, we got one line of troops versus 4 of ours. One cavalry unit versus 2 of ours, and we've obviously got the artillery unit as well, which gives us a huge advantage. So yeah, I'm not seeing too much. These guys can still do some damage, don't get me wrong. These are good troops, proper frontline troops on both sides. So we're whittling down the horses pretty quick now. Somewhere in here is one of these is the captain who's actually leading this ragtag band. Maybe it's the one with the little yellow thingy on his hat. Maybe it's him. One could assume. The rest of his boys have been sent packing, literally. They're doing the slow march. Which these horses are incredibly steady. Okay, I think they're going behind the ridge now. So it's something we need to bear in mind. They're going to try and come around here. Okay. So we get these 2 guys to run, and we'll get them on this side. And I'll get you 2 guys to sort of take their place there. So we're observing what they're doing and moving out. Right, guys, you come there. Keep them warmed up. Yeah, they've just gone below the crest of the ridge. The good news, these guys can all form square should they need to. The cavalry sort of charge them. At the moment we don't need that, so that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Right, I think you guys can probably switch to canister shot now. Yep. Start whittling down the troops. You could jog on a little bit, boys. Get this done a little bit quicker. That'd be squiffing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're engaged. Can you go forward a little bit? Get engaged in the fight. Oh, they've gone. Right. Concentrate all fire on the... Right. Form square. Form square. Let the squares try and deal with the cavalry. Right, now you charge. Right, form line. Other boys. Oh, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't just shoot at my... You bloody better not have. We'll be having words. If I find some dead horses down here with British marks on, okay, you're lucky. Got artillery. Goodness, that hurts, sir. He's obviously not used to riding in the wet. Right, get the cavalry to try and mop up these remaining foot, and hopefully that will be the rebel armies cleared off our lands once more, and growth and calmness can come back to these lands, and we can get some money being made. And there we go, the end of the battle.
Mighty and unbowed.
Mighty and unbound. Warren Carlson, he lost 15 troops. But he's done okay. And the rebel army have been completely destroyed. Only 2 remaining, so that should be them. Skewered and finished off. Beautiful.
By the left. March.
You're not going to have quite the... it's the cannon which is slowing them down, but we'll get them marching back to Paris. What I might do is just move the troops. No, the troops can't make it. They can.
Anything more? Ready and waiting for orders. Forward!
No, they can't make it. Okay, fine. Well, we'll leave it there for the moment, then they'll make their way back. We've got this troop concentration down here. It's actually still on their land, which is okay. This is not ours. But we need to keep an eye on that. What we got going on here? We got that finished. We got no money to actually do any repairs, which is a bit frustrating. How's things down here in Gibraltar? Okay, we've got Nelson. We've got a Spanish trading port there. Why aren't we blocking that? I don't know. Nelson, go block Cadiz. Yeah, good. Nothing coming in for Spain now. We got their tea, that's okay. Tea. We got 1 tea, so we got 2 lots of tea coming in. Over here we got 3 ships doing the ivory. And then we've got William Cornwallis sort of patrolling this point over here. He's obviously doing trade. Oh, hello. Now, I'm wondering if it's worth trying to have a look over here to see if we can maybe attack these 71 spices supplied to France. There's 4 ships here. That's definitely something that old Cornwallis needs to go and check out. Yes. Okay. And in early December 1806, we're bankrupt once again. Doesn't matter who runs the country, we're bankrupt. Workers in strike in Picardy, Champagne. That's fine. And what's this? Vernon Cresswell, Minister, has got -1 to management of army administration. Brilliant. We're getting worse. Bizarrely, a Spanish ship managed to get out of port. Go on, Nelson. What the heck are you playing at? He's got past Nelson's... How... See, it wouldn't work if I tried to do that. No, I wouldn't be able to get away with getting a ship out of a blockaded port. But yeah, seems it's not always equals all round. Right, let's have a look at. Oh, they've decided to run away. They've withdrawn. 20 spices. Well, what have we got here? We've got Ottoman Empire. Spain's here. We're at war with the Ottomans, aren't we? Yeah, they're hostile towards us. So we're going to have a look for those ships. So I basically want to try and capture them. So that's Cornwallis's thing. So yes, we are bankrupt, and there's been a lot of French movement. Look, huge troops moving here. can you destroy something? Yeah, destroy a building.
Shadowing the target.
There we go. Gives him something to do, doesn't it? And it makes him look busy. So we've got French troops moving in on our territories. We've got another Swiss army moving in. So
Yes.
let's get these guys in. So they're all tucked up in Paris, okay. And obviously get these troops back into Rheims. So we are fully ready there because we've got more French troops coming in here. Now, good news is Brussels has fallen to the Prussians, and Bonaparte came over here, and this Gerard von Scharnhorst, obviously that's why they named the battleship after him. Looks like they've defeated Napoleon as well. So Napoleon's really not having a very good run of it at the moment, which is good. We've battered him a few times, and now he's being battered by his own forces. Right, I think now is the time to deploy some of these troops onto our soil, and I think I might deploy them into Brittany and push them down onto Bordeaux to keep these big forces here away from these two capitals, well, regional capitals. So let's get a ton of force, take the guns. I'm going to leave one gun to defend yeah, let's move them all down into the port. Well, and that leaves a token force back there. Okay. Alright, let's get them on board the ships. Happy days. And then I'll tell you what I've done. Okay. That's fine. Port's there. Okay, I'll drop them off here. It's the shortest to get them onto the mainland. And what I will also do, I just realised I've actually taken too many troops, so I'll put some cavalry to defend that port there. There we go. And if we get the navy, we'll pop them back out on there. Happy days, they're doing their raiding, and we've got an army here under George Olcott. Brilliant. Which can't come out yet because he doesn't have any more action moves, but we've got them on there, and we're going to push them down through here and engage Bordeaux to keep them away. So that'll leave these kind of French force over here as well, and this Swiss force on their own. Not going to be backed up by a big army there, huge army there, with a big general as well, and some more token forces there. Good. Right, now what are we going to do with this bloody Spanish ship that's managed to get out of port? Nelson, I must admit, I am disappointed with you. So I'm going to actually get you to go and chase him down.
Orders received and understood.
That port is even under repair by the looks of things. Right, meanwhile, here in Gibraltar, the army's looking okay. What I am going to do, I'm going to send a raiding party, and I want you to attack this town of Sevilla. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to try and hold it for a couple of times. See if we can
We claim this land.
keep costing Spain some money. That's what we're going to do. We got the harbour there with the Spanish forces, but Nelson's in situ now, so hopefully he can keep this fleet safe as well. Has that got any more movement points? Yes, it does. Let's bring you down here. Almost getting there. Right, back on the domestic front though. We've got no cash to do anything, so yeah, how is the population? Oh, see, I can see the they're turning already. It's the bankruptcy, isn't it? Yeah, it's the bankruptcy. Clamour for reform. We haven't done any research and technology for a while. Oh, we're almost there with researching logistics. One more turn. And obviously Orleans has been in a fire state for quite some time now. Yeah, we need to get some money to get some repairs done. So yeah, maybe I think if we can get that army pushed down through here, capture Bordeaux and sort of loot it and get the money, then we can do some repairs. And because that's the problem is we're kind of papering over the cracks here, and we're not actually repairing any of these facilities like the mines and the research and stuff like that, and the factories which can actually generate wealth. So yeah, we are kind of just hanging on, which is not good really. And in late December 1806, technology advanced logistics. This nation has further developed their military technology with the intention of gaining advantage over the enemy in battle. A well-organized supply system mitigates any losses suffered in armies on campaign in battle. A supply system can aid to make sure that the attrition inevitably suffered by military units by hostile lands is reduced. Soldiers who are properly supplied with all the necessaries are less likely to die or desert. The same system that can deliver a musket or a barrel of gunpowder to the front can also be used to send replacement soldiers forward as well. Good. Path blocked by William Cornwallis. Okay, they've zipped away this way.
Aye, aye, sir.
Have a look for them. Where are they gone?
Rub 'em out.
Where are they gone?
Still shipshape.
No, they're over there somewhere. Okay, they got away from us for the moment. They're probably going to run back to port to hide. Oh no, there they are. There they are. Oh, it's actually quite a big general. Look at that. So there's probably there's trade ships there, but there's obviously a warship there as well. Military Whiter, Joss Hathaway, gentlemen. Research points for military technologies, 2. Nice. Now we do have another research thing to do now that we've conquered logistics. Top gallants they're looking at. Public schools, what will that give us? +10 to technology research, spawn a gentleman, court of justice. Bottled and canning, -5 to the upkeep of navy units, that'd be quite good. Joint stock company, +10 per turn to town wealth in your regions, -10 to the cost of construction industrial buildings. That's very good. +10 to mine generation. Mass production, -1 to the happiness. I think joint stock company looks good. 15 turns, crikey. What about metric system? Oh, that'll never catch on. Abolition of slavery, +1 to the lower classes. -2 recruitment costs for all land-based units. That's 15 turns as well. Sorry, we're going to have to put that on hold because I've got financial thoughts first of all. Right, that Spanish ship fled into the port up here of Cartagena.
Enemy sail.
So let's get Nelson to block Cartagena.
On deck.
Officer on deck. Right, you can get to this one.
Where to, Captain?
Well, that's an Indiaman. Okay. Get our trade ship in here,
Aye, sir.
and then we'll move that one on to the Ivory. And move you onto there. Good. So we currently got what, £2,500 coming from the Ivory at the moment. Now with a new ship coming, hopefully that'll bump it up to 3,000. $3,100. Good. Good. Right. Took a long time coming. And we're going to make money. We're going to make money. We're going to make money. Ah, finally. We're making money. It's been a long, hard road. Everyone's really fed up. And that'll be mainly because of the bankruptcy, won't it? Yeah, the bankruptcy is a big deal. So hopefully, yeah, it's a huge thing. It's really upsetting people. So hopefully now, with a bit of cash for a few turns, things will stabilise and everyone will be like, "Oh no, we're not as terrible as we all thought we are." Right. The French armies, meanwhile, are on the move. Look, they're all down here. So I'm actually going to bring this army and park him on the bridge there. outside of Paris. So hopefully we can, defend these two regions. There's a huge amount of troops down here. No doubt this Swiss army will come and try and have a bite, but that's okay. We should be right for them. Half of them are to try and sneak round them and take Bordeaux while they're not paying attention. But yeah, concerned about this. Meantime, can we get some things repaired to get some money? No, they can't. Can't afford to repair that either. Christ. Anything we can afford to repair? No. Honestly. Things are more expensive. Can we? No. Nothing. We're not going to be able to repair anything. No? Is that it? Ah, there we go. Spent all our money. We've got the barracks repaired in Reims, so we can get some more troops if we need to. Excuse me. Ah, brilliant. Ah, it never rains but it pours, eh? So, Seville's ours. That's been... I think, do you know what? I might send the cavalry on to just hit their mine as well. That's a gold mine. It is.
In the name of our most righteous majesty, I claim
Just to annoy the Spanish a little bit more. Okay, in early January 1807, Le Mans was... the pastures were raided. How dare they? Would be much in the pastures in January. I suppose they could kill a couple of cows, I suppose. Trade route has been raided by Cyprian Larino. Where's that? Oh, it's here. That's a Spanish ship. He's trying to...
Where to, Captain?
He's trying to get us away from their port so he can... okay. It works.
Devil take the hindmost.
We'll have a look. What are you? What are you? You are a 38 gun frigate. Okay. Okay, we're coming up to the frigate now. Got half a mind. Should we try and capture her, or is that a cost that we don't really want to have to try and repair it and keep the upkeep? Probably not. So we'll just try and finish them off. It's just a case of, well, the Spanish fleet doesn't pose too much of a threat this time, so if we can just keep whittling their numbers down. A 38 gun frigate, useful, but we don't really need the extra cost to keep her going, to be fair. So yeah, you can fire the odd shot at these ships of the line, that's fine. I doubt they'd probably penetrate the hull from this distance, but the Rose is about to open up, so this could be interesting. Yep, the Rose did quite a good job. Next up is Arrogante, who's again probably going to do a rolling fire and serve absolutely hell and destruction. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, the repair cost for that is not worth trying to capture it. Wow. Wow. Yes, indeed. Wow, that's quite a statement to put down there. Well done, Nelson. And the Arrogante especially. Right, do you want to go back to blocking their port? Nice. Now, meantime, those French have snuck back on this blooming square. Gonna stay and fight this time? Nope. What's the betting he's going to get just out of my range so I can't engage him? Oh, maybe. Maybe I can get you. Got him against the coastline. Gotcha. This time. Right, so we've got William Cornwallis and his 50 gun 4th rate. We've got 122 gun ship of the line Victoria. 106 gun 1st rate Pigott. 80 gun 3rd rate Shannon. 38 gun 5th rate Temeraire, and a 38 gun Andalusia. Against, we've got Laurent Jean-Francis Trujon in a merchant. Sorry, forgive me. I thought he was going to be in a warship. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. It hurts when I laugh. Okay, and we got some merchant ships. So let's try and capture these, because they'll be very useful. Okay, let's get going. Here they are then, the 4 merchant ships. Very still day. We're going to try and cut across them. Tempted to do chain shots, try and slow them down and maybe capture some of them. But yeah, I think so. Just to sort of stop them getting away from us. This front one is probably they're going to be the Diane. It's probably the one the Admiral is on. So if he's going to pass, maybe you could split that first one off from the rest of the ships, and then maybe finish the others off. So we can put some shots into the sail and the rigging to see if we can slow them down and maybe wheel around and try and capture a few of these. What have they got? They got 12 guns each. They shouldn't be too much damage, but you never know. Sometimes it can be a bit ridiculous. But right, there we go. Big chunks of the rigging of the sails have been ripped out. And we've cut them off, which is nice. So all these guys should have a shot at ripping the sails off this one. Chain shot is obviously 2 cannonballs and a bit of chain, or sometimes a metal bar holding them together, and it just means that it spins around and causes all sorts of pain when it goes, between sort of surfaces of ropes and chains and sails and stuff. It rips huge gouges in them, which is exactly what it's designed to do. Right, let's start bringing this around. Got a big bump about to happen here. Oh, I think the Victoria has literally just knocked the middle mast off that with her bowsprit. That is incredible. Love that. I know if you give a volley to this ship over here. Devastating, isn't it? Right. And there goes another mast. Nice. That's surrendering. Oh, no, concern they're dismasted. They're not surrendering quite yet. That one's been dismasted. How's that not surrendered? Because it's still got a front mast. Careful, our shots don't hit our own ships, boys. They still haven't surrendered and they haven't got a mast. What, you can ignore this one? Okay, this is a beautiful demonstration of demasting ships. I've never seen anything quite like this. There's 2 ships now have no masts. They haven't surrendered though. That I find odd. Yep, that's another mast gone. Right, there we go. Then we've got 3 ships without masts now. That one's surrendered finally. Okay, good. That one's dismasted, but it's not surrendering. Is this because this is the general, or the what's his face? I think, okay, the admiral's ship is now back to just as... These guys, honestly. Is it because do you reckon it's because the admiral's still going? Oh, he's surrendered now, good. Switch to shot. Or do we just have to do this the old-fashioned way? Well, those two are surrendered. Right, you capture that one. And everyone else do some repairs. As we've got a moment. Do you want to get some repairs done as you're there? We'll just watch these guys now.
Captain's a mad one, but he knows how to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. Surrendered. There we go. Good. They all surrendered then? Yes. Happy days. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Brilliant. Look at that. 4 merchant ships captured. Not in great state, but boom. That's 4 merchant ships we can prevent the French from earning any cash from. Meantime, William Cornwallis has got +1 to command, which is grand. Obviously, they're out of juice now. Oh, actually, these merchant ships, or one of those merchant ships, can come. Oh, what's this? This is spices. Let's send him there to try and hold that for a moment. There we go. So that's sending 600 back. What have we got here? Sicily. They're friendly, which is good. It's okay, so we can try and... What is this trade point? Coffee. Any more ivory here? Coffee. Spices. No, so I think I'm going to send a couple more ships over to the ivory, but we'll also try and get some of these going. Because this extra cash is going to certainly help us. No end. If we have a look now... Oh, look at that! 1,200 quid we're going to have made next time. Thanks to the extra spices we're now pulling in. From the Mediterranean. Nice, £660. Or 660 £20 worth. Eh? Oh, pounds as in weight. £20 in weight of spices, which is £660. Excellent. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on the uptake. I'm going to blame the head cold. So, yeah, good day. We are starting to annoy Spain. We've got some forces just sort of sacking Sevilla and this gold mine up here. We've also raided Cadiz, which has caused that port to go under repair. I might send some troops down there just to cause some more havoc. And we've got Nelson blockading Cartagena here. We've got 2 Spanish ships in there. We knocked out a Spanish ship there. We've now knocked out one of the big French trading groups, it would look like there. Oh, allied with all them, that's all good. Naples, are we friends with Naples? Yes, we are. Excellent. So Cornwallis has knocked out the French trading fleet down here, and we've captured it, which is even better. Which we've captured the spice trading point there as well, and he's going to sort of patrol down there. We'll get those other ships back into the trading empire next time. So it's all bringing good cash this way. Meanwhile, up here in France, we've got lots of French troops all over our land. We've got George Abbott here with his army defending the bridge on the route to Paris. They may switch up and go to Reims or Caen. It's entirely possible. We've got Michael Stoll defending Paris itself, and in Reims we've got Wellesley doing his good stuff. Yes, we finished repairs on the barracks, so we can now start recruiting here as well, which is good. So if we need to, we can recruit some troops. And Brussels has fallen to the Prussians, and they also Scharnhorst knocked Napoleon on his backside, and so Napoleon has suffered another defeat. And France is being pushed back to this sort of like squishy bit here. So southern France now, and northern Italy, that's kind of where they've been squished to, isn't it? Innsbruck is French, it would seem. Yeah, bit of Germany as well. Stuttgart is under French control. So yeah, Bordeaux seems to be their staging house now for most of their troops. You can see the forces they're pushing up through here. So we got a long, hard fight ahead of us. So I'm wondering, do I bring George this way and fight these armies here, and allow these ones to come there to fight Michael, and that way we can sort of spread the load out a little bit? We'll just have to see how they move next time. But yeah, things are going great. We've finally got our finances up and running. We could potentially, probably don't quite have enough money to get anything repaired. Ah, yes we do. We got an ordnance factory or the barracks. Let's get the barracks repaired. And then we can train troops there and sort of suppress any more revolts, which would be great. Not going to bother repairing any of these at the moment because we've got so many enemy troops in the area. They're going to cause further disruption to the area, so no point. And we'll pick this up again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.